Hey everybody, Jeremy here, and today I'm going to be opening up 5 blind bags from the Mass Effect series of Minimates. Now, I had no idea that these even existed, but when I was in GameStop earlier today, I saw that there were a whole bin filled with these blind bags, and they only cost the low price of 97 cents each. So I was like, man, I just have to get a handful of these and just see how it goes. I love Mass Effect. The Mass Effect trilogy is personally my favorite video game trilogy of all time. It doesn't matter to me that it's not super old. No other trilogy has touched me emotionally and has invested me personally more than Mass Effect. It was just a show of amazing storytelling. And I think a lot of that had to do with us creating our own Shepard and the decisions that we made and having to live with them. I will never forgive myself for getting Tali shot in the face with a rocket launcher and killed her in Mass Effect 2, but anyway, I digress. So I've got 5 packs of these guys and I'm going to be opening them up. But first, let's take a look at the back and see which ones I can possibly get. So we've got Commander John Shepard, as his default name. We've got Fem Shep, which is Commander Jane Shepard, so John and Jane. Tali Zora Vos Normandy. I'm sorry, Tali. But yeah, we got her. We've got my main man, Garrus. Garrus, you're my boy. We've got Rex. We've got, let's go over here a little bit. We've got Liara, remember Liara? We've got her. And we have Ashley, and we have the elusive man. So yeah, pretty good stuff here. No Grunt, we just have Rex, but I think we can all agree that Rex is cooler than Grunt. Yes? Okay, we're in agreement. Now, as with tradition, we are going to move these out of the way. They're still sort of showing up right there on the camera, but that's all right. And we are going to get to opening this. So let's zoom in on it. Let's pull a little bit of focus and let's crack it open. All right, I do not have scissors to open these this time, but don't worry, I've got the next best thing. I've got a knife, and it's a pretty sharp knife. Even though I probably don't even need it, but hey man, if I got an excuse to stick a knife through a bag on camera, that is exactly what I'm going to do. All right, so let's see. Who do we have first here? I didn't even cut through the bag, I just cut the tip. Okay, now let's do it. Now let's see, who do we have? Who do we have? Pouring it out, and Liara. Liara is the first of 5. So if you haven't had a chance to check out Minimates yet, this is basically what they're like. They're not like Lego minifigures at all. They have a different type of shape to them. They are a little bit larger, and they tend to come with 1 or 2 more accessories as well. So we can take a look at good old Liara here and take a look at that print on her back. That is some pretty nice print on her jacket there. And she also came with this pistol here. Now, I do not know the proper name for that pistol. In Mass Effect, it's been a while. I don't know the name of it, but it's a pretty cool pistol. And then she also, since she was sort of like more of a, they didn't call it magic. What did they call it? What did they call it? I can't remember. But it was basically the Mass Effect universe's form of magic. So she can, she's forming that up right there. And you know, as far as some articulation goes, you can move her head in different directions. So it's pretty good flexibility when it comes to her head there. And they all come with these clear bases. So even if they fall down by themselves, as long as you have this base, they shouldn't go anywhere. And only one of her feet is plugged into the base, but you know, you can just sort of move her like that and sort of get some posability going if you want. All right, so that is Liara. Let's move her aside. You know, I would really like to get the elusive man. You know, he was really, really cool, mysterious. All right, so let's open up bag number 2, Stabby. All right, cut that open, pour them out, and oh, my girl, I'm sorry, it's Tali. Tali, I'm sorry, Tali. Tali is looking good, and she even has her head, no thanks to me. And another cool thing with her, she comes with this Omni tool accessory. This Omni tool, that is the little orange piece that you see right there. And that's cool, you know, because that comes with her right out of the package. And just like Liara, her second accessory is that pistol down there. So she's carrying a pistol just like Liara. And looking at her, you know, pretty good. What I love about these Minimates figures, they have so much detail all around them. It's not just chest pieces and on the torso and on the back and on the legs. You know, check it out. We've got printing on the arms, down by the wrist. We've got printing on the feet, you can see down there, and right here, kind of like where her boots would be, cut where her knee joint would be. And that's what I love about these. They are so detailed. She's got that translucent purple visor, because we never knew what her face looked like. That was one of the big mysteries behind really this whole race of people that Tally belonged to. I believe they were called Quarians. So yeah, good old Tally. She's looking good. She's looking good. All right, let's move her over to the side. We've got 3 more to go. So this one feels a bit bulky. So because it feels bulky, I'm guessing it's probably Rex that's in here. I don't know, but we'll see in a second. Let's pour it out. What is it? No, it's not Rex, because it's better. It's freaking Garrus. My best friend and yours, good old Garrus. You know, the reason why that bag was so thick is because Garrus's armor is thick. And, you know, that's why I thought it was Grunt. But you see, he has this really wide body armor going on. And because that body armor is so wide, it kind of limits the articulation that he can have sort of at his arms. He can't really lift them up as much as the other characters because that armor will get in the way. And as far as I can tell, that head doesn't move. It seems to be in there pretty good. I don't want to really try to force it to move because I don't want to break the guy. But yeah, Garrus is pretty cool. Look how wide that is. Now granted, I am using a wide angle lens, so it might be exaggerated just a little bit, but it's very Humpty Dumpty-ish back there. You know, but he is still looking pretty good. The paint is fairly clean. Of course, it's not perfect. There's a lot of metallic grays and blacks going on. Another translucent blue piece for Garrus's little heads-up display over his left eye. But he's got that classic sniper rifle. And man, he is just so awesome. So thank you, Garrus, for being you. All right, so we've got two more of these to go. My cat approves of this. So here we go. Let's get a little bit of focus action going on. And which one do we have here? We've got a clear plate. That's a start. And all right. It's Ashley, yeah? Yep. We got Ashley. No duplicates. This is good. Now, Ashley was introduced to us in the first Mass Effect, along with the forgotten Kaidan. Remember Kaidan? He was the guy, and it was really one of the first decisions that you could have made in first Mass Effect about who lives or who dies. It was either going to be Ashley or Kaidan. I'm thinking most people chose to let Kaidan die, and as a result, he's hardly ever mentioned, and no one even cares about him. He is not a part of this series of Minimates figures. Let me just double check. Look at the back of the bag. No. And you know why? Because no one cares about Kaidan. So there you go. So Ashley is looking good. She is coming with this gun here. I don't know what the gun is called. It's some sort of machine gun. But yeah, she is looking good. She is looking good, except right there on the right side of her face, that is not her ear, I don't think. I think that's just a really big section of mist paint, because it is not like that on this side. And it doesn't look like her hair is pushed back to expose her ear. And if that is the case, it's just weird. Could have just left the whole thing jet black like this. So that is Ashley, and we've got one more left. Now I should point out that I did get a couple of these for my little brothers, at least my mom did, and I opened up one of them for them, and it was female shepherd. It was Fem Shep. So if those were mine, then hey, I would have gotten another non-duplicate, but this is the last one. I'm hoping for the elusive man. Let's see what we get. Stab it, cut it, and rip it. Who's it gonna be? A duplicate of Tally. We're just gonna leave Tally like this because this is what it was like when we sent her casket flying off into space after I got her killed. So let's look at the non-duplicates one more time. So taking one last look at the crew from left to right, we got Ashley, Garrus, Liara, and Tally. All of these, including the duplicate, only cost me about $5.17, which for Minimates and blind bags in general is a steal. So that's awesome. I am tempted to go back and get more of these because I still have to get regular Shepherd, Jane Shepherd, Rex, and the elusive man. So not bad for a first go around. So this has been fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. And I will be back with another video in the very near future. So thanks so much for watching one more time. And until next time, I'm Jeremy and I will talk to you later.